Yep.
Hi guys, it's your girls C and Sin, and we're back with another video today. And today we're reacting to 9 ways British and American homes are very different.
Very different.
And we got this from Girl Gone London. Let's get started.
Yep. Here we go, baby.
I'm like, here we go.
Hi,
now.
welcome back to the Girl Gone London channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin. I'm a dual UK and American citizen, and today I am in an American house, and I thought we would do a culture shock episode on American versus British house differences, and I can actually show you the American version because often I can only show you the British version. Okay, the first couple I'm going to show you from the outside, and also can I just say that Larry, the black lab, is really staring at me right now, really judging me for talking to this camera. Okay, so the first thing on my list and something that is very popular is a long window that goes from kind of the floor to the ceiling-ish, not entirely the ceiling, but this is very popular. You can see that we also have that over here. So you have the window and you have window down there. I feel like in the UK, it's much less common to have this kind of setup and much more common to just have windows above like waist height. Okay, the next thing on my list is this like bug screen thing. And this is very common in America. America has a lot more insects than in the UK. Larry, do you mind? It's okay. You good? Okay, we're good. So these are on a lot of the outside of the windows. So again, this is, you can kind of see from my hand, it's kind of like a mesh essentially, and that is so that you can open the window from the inside to get the breeze in, but you're not going to get the bugs in. Very common, especially on front doors and most windows in a lot of places in America. We don't have the same concept in the UK because we have fewer insects, basically. Now, the next thing on my list.
That's nice.
Even though they have fewer insects, none is good to me.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I'm like, yeah, I love the idea of the mesh. I really do.
Me too.
It just keeps everything out.
Yes.
And you can feel, you bust your window open and that fresh air hits you. Like, it doesn't matter, even if it's debris, like
the breeze coming in. Yeah, it's blocked. It doesn't come in, which is nice.
So I like that. Like you say, you guys don't have that, and you don't have the kind of windows that we have. That is that because we do have it
all the way.
All the way down.
I like it because we're used to it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I like to see outside.
Yeah, because I have an open concept here, and I'm like, yeah, it's not waste. It's not waste side.
Windows.
I come here half naked. They go and see everything.
And you're in the vocal.
My house is a vocal point.
Yeah, but they run.
Let me see everything.
Yeah.
But when she said it, she's like, yeah, at least waist high. Majority of houses that we have in the US, they're past your waist. They're about knee high.
Yeah.
It's crazy, don't it? I didn't think about it. Interesting.
And this right now, by tilting up, is a ceiling fan. This is an outdoor ceiling fan for outdoor living. I am currently in a state that gets warm enough to spend a lot of time outside, but you can also see plenty of ceiling fans indoors. Next up are American size.
So we do have
that. Yeah, that's what we're looking around.
And I'm like, yeah, I do have one in the foyer here, in my bedroom, in the master bedroom downstairs as well, but not in the kids' rooms.
Okay.
So it's, I guess they just put it in the master beds and the front foyer. That's it. But because I'm like, what's the need for a fan here in Alaska? It's cold.
Yeah,
but there's no need.
But these days been hot in the summer, so
we can't take the heat, guys. No. We're talking about 50 degrees. When everybody's crying that it's still cold, we say, this is hot. We're burning up.
Yeah, 54. Yeah, you're pushing it.
Yeah.
Come on down to like this. Right now it's like what, 34 degrees.
And it's warm.
And it was warm.
And there's so much snow.
Yeah, but 34, that is warm, guys. You don't need a jacket.
As you can see, I'm in a dress. Yeah. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And you guys don't have AC,
no AC.
So you guys don't have fan either?
Well, yeah, comment below because there's no ACs here in Alaska, but we do offer fans.
Yeah.
So when there's no ACs, are there fans or you guys just use the window method, which is totally fine because we use that too.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
to me.
That is interesting.
It's washer and dryers. So most American homes will have room for these size washer and dryers, which look massive to me now living in the UK, but they're really not for America. They're pretty standard American sizes. So I don't know. This is the washer, that's the dryer. So this is the washing machine. Mm-hmm. It looks practically industrial compared to British sizes. You can see it goes all the way down to the floor. And so you have one specifically for washing and one specifically for drying. And basically you can run your own laundromat for most American homes compared to British homes. And I do have a separate washer and dryer at home, but they are much smaller and like fitted into my kitchen as opposed to in a completely separate room. And the next thing on my list.
So let's talk about that, Rose, for a second. Some apartments here in America do have the wash and dryer by the kitchen. I wondered why the kitchen? Why next to the kitchen?
Space. It's all about spacing.
To me, it's like the smell too. When you're cooking, you don't want like fresher clothes.
I'm sorry. I can't see the laundry going on in the kitchen.
Yeah, I can't see that too.
And
if you're cooking, you got food coming out. And the
folding clothes. Because I get what they're saying. It's just right there. It's just
like you said, space.
But in the UK, for them, it's normal. It's okay. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, oh, that food scent is going in the clothes. I don't wash laundry.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah, I can't get over that. And it has its own designated space. Yes. I see that. Even in Jamaica, it was the same way. You don't find a washing machine in the kitchen. No. Kitchen is kitchen. Mm-hmm. I'm not bashing you guys. It just seems strange.
Yeah, and most even back in Africa, we like
wash
you wash outside and you hang it outside.
That in Jamaica is the same thing.
You guys saw that too.
Yeah, I see a lot of people in Scotland do that too. And I'm like, that's what I do. That's sun hitting this clothes. Yes. I wish I could do it here, but you can't. You'll be itching from left to right in all different places. I'm sorry, guys, it is the truth. You'll be itching from left in places you don't want to itch because because of all that crap outside is there. But our sun and our air in Jamaica is different.
It is different. It's not as polluted with
because people are like, no, you can't hang your clothes. You'll be itching from left to right in places. I'm like, why? They're like, it's not the same. I'm like, okay. But yeah, we're going left with this.
It has to do with the light switches. So the light switch covers tend to look different. I've never seen like this style of kind of like thin light switch in the UK.
Oh.
Probably it exists. But these are very American, and it even says on, and then it says off. So you know, you don't have to guess. And the other thing to point out while I am here.
Our lights would say on and off?
Yes, some of them have written on it, some don't. But yours don't. Yours are just tapped. Like, I mean, not tapped, you just.
Our lights would say on and off?
Yeah, well, some.
I'll be right back. Oh, no. I'll be right back.
Oh, what?
I gotta look at this. This don't make no sense.
God.
Cynthia, it does.
Yeah.
It does. I've never noticed that before. Why are you laughing? I said, shut up.
I just read up. I was not saying that. But yeah, on and off. Yes, it says that on there.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that. Mm-hmm. I had to check because I'm like, that's a new one. I don't know if American house having on and off on their switches because
you don't bother. Not that you're like, I don't look for it, so just like turn it on and off. But yeah,
I'll be damned. We have on and off. I learned something new today. That is something.
Here is this texture on the wall. So most British walls tend to not have texture on them. They're plastered like flat. Most American homes are done so it has this type of texture on purpose. Now we're in the kitchen and it's time to check out the American size fridge freezer. Again, compared to British standards, this looks ridiculously big, but this is a very common size of American fridges. So I will show you, there's multiple things that open. It's the fridge up top and the freezer in the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta got that space.
Yep.
Need the space.
And the other really fun / fascinating thing about American fridges is that it's much more common to have a built-in water and ice dispenser. So when I first got to this house and I tried to get some water, I tried to use the tap because I'm British now. And they were like, why don't you use the actual filtered water in the fridge? Because I forget that's how we do it. So you just do that. And then I can add ice, but I'm British now, so I don't really have ice in my water either. But yeah, we get the water like straight out of the contraption in the fridge. Next up is something called the garbage.
You don't have ice maker on your fridge
Yeah.
That's interesting. You gotta got some ice. Sorry guys, I love my ice. I love my stuff cold.
Crunchy ice.
I can't help it. It has, even if it's freezing cold in the negative 20 degrees, I'm all for my ice.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
They be like, I can't do
She
room
loves
temperature.
ice.
I don't know why. And even Jamaica, I was that way. It's all about my ice. It has to be overly chill, and my tea gotta be piping hot. And I'm like, I'm boxing it around my mouth because it's too hot.
Yep.
So I'm the extreme cold, extreme heat when it come on to eating. You're like that with your food.
Yeah, I don't. Unless I'm really hungry, I go eat the food cold.
She be boxing around the hot food in her mouth. I'm like, oh my God, Cynthia.
I like it hot.
I'll be like, well, she put it in there. She's like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, you crazy. Burning up her tongue.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked. You don't have ice maker, but your fridges are not as big as ours. America is like go big or go home.
Yeah, go
with
big or
everything,
home.
from washing machine to house to cars to space. That's one thing I noticed different from you guys, but
yeah,
that's a good one.
I remember years back, my first introduction to British homes. I always see this a lot. The British homes are much smaller than Americans. And even like in Europe in general, it's much more smaller than American houses. America's just like big.
Yeah.
Big.
Humongous,
man.
man.
Space, man.
Garbage disposal or food disposal, which is in here. So I'll show you in a second. So this is a classic American sink. And if you look in here,
contraption right there. That contraption.
You'll see it says food waste disposer.
Incinerator.
Next up are...
So do you guys not have her? Do you guys have her? Use something
they don't
else?
have it. They don't.
Oh. So how do you
throw away your
like with like rice if it's going down the drain? I know you guys use trash. You get rid of some stuff, but not everything goes in the trash. So like,
what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? Because you use a garbage disposal to like get the stuff that does not go in the trash, and it's like munches it down for you, so you don't get clogged sink.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
American appliances and how they're not necessarily built in. Often they're not built in, particularly oven. So I'll stand here because you get a better view. So this is the oven. As you can see, it's a freestanding structure, which is very, very common in America. So I feel like built-in ovens are relatively common in the UK, but American ovens tend to be the freestanding ones that you can pull out. And if we look above... very, very common to have your microwave hanging over your oven. So this is a very traditional American combo. This has been in all of the houses I've lived in, as well as this house. And yeah, so we like a hanging microwave and a freestanding oven. Now we're in the bathroom.
I don't really like the idea of a microwave on top of a stove. I just don't personally like it. I feel like there's like too much heat going on. For me personally, I just don't like the idea of that.
I'm used to it though.
You are, because you do have one.
Yeah.
I don't. So like the thought of it, because I'm just like, it's just too much heat going on in one area. It might overheat.
It won't though.
Yeah, that's the thing. My mind just telling me there's something just too much heat for it.
I think I don't know, but that's the standard. Which I'm like, why would you have a microwave over this oven? At first when I saw it, I'm like, but then I'm like, that's the norm. In Jamaica, you have it on a counter.
Yes.
That's how you have yours
on a counter. Yeah.
Most people, Caribbean people, have their on a counter somewhere, not over the stove.
Yeah, not over the stove.
But here in America, it seems like the house is built that way. When she say you don't have a
built-in oven,
I'm like, isn't that the typical way for your oven not to be built in?
Yeah.
But she's saying, no, that's not the norm in the UK. You guys have built in. I'm like, so when you buy your new oven, don't you just put it in the slot where it needs to go? This is interesting.
That is interesting. Because like, what if you bought the house and you don't like the oven? Like, want to
change it out.
How does that, like, the way we take it out? It may sound dumb, but this is like legit questions we gotta ask.
Yeah,
it's legit.
Like, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do?
And I'm showing you that shower curtains, as opposed to a screen, are a lot more common in the US than I feel like they are in the UK. This is based on nothing but anecdotes from my general experience. But I typically find, unless you have just a walk-in shower in the US, that we all have a bath shower combo with a shower curtain. So here you can see the shower head, which is usually fixed And then we go down
And then you have
and
the bath.
see the bath/curtain. And this, for you wondering, is a real live American toilet. You asked, I showed you. Now that brings me to the end of my American house tour video. Leave your comments below on anything that surprised you. And
Wow.
I am so surprised about the stove.
The stove, yes.
That's interesting.
Yes,
and I am also surprised about the what you call it? The oh Jesus, no, I'm drawing a blank. Don't ask me why I'm drawing.
The microwave?
No. Oh Jesus, what did she say before that? Why am I blanking? The light switch.
The light switch. Okay, the light
Remember,
switch.
I get up and run to check it. That we actually have the on and off. I don't know why it didn't click because I've never noticed it. I just not because I'm used to it. I just click on and off. Because why am I drawing a blank to remember the light switch? And I got up and run over there to check. Silly me. Interesting.
Yeah. For me, it's the
Then the fridge. You don't have ice.
The fridge.
And you don't really have fan. This is a shocker. The whole video is a shocker. No screen.
Built-in ovens. Now that is new for me. Built-in ovens. I mean, ovens. I don't know why I think. Microwave too.
Built-in.
Yeah. And the whole shower. That makes sense. Shower curtains. That makes sense.
But you guys don't.
You guys don't have
screen.
That's totally fine. So that makes sense with the screen. Because I've used the screen before too.
And then you don't have the tall windows.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the
light switch or oven.
The light switch and the fridge, the ice maker.
The ice maker, yeah.
And their washing machine is everything is a shocker, like I said.
Let's see what was surprising for you, or see an American household and see what's in it. But yeah, different things in American households.
So let us know. Yeah, why your stove are built in?
Yeah, built-in stove, because that's different. Built-in stoves.
That's definitely different.
That is. Nothing wrong with it, just different.
And the laundry machine in the
kitchen. Yeah, I can't
love
do
you
that.
guys to the max. Be good, be kind. It's just different for us. We're not saying anything is wrong. It's your way. Yeah, it's your way of life. Every country can have the same way of doing things. Every country is unique in its own way. But I'm like rolling around in my head. I'm like,
let's tango.
She's like, yes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Love you guys. Bye.